Welcome back, New Jack. But before we get started with the episode, I want to start out by showing some love to some people who show love to me. Let's go with that. We got Garrett Gregan, Keith Smith Cameron, Linda Rafado, Shamika Smith, Paul Stinnett, Courtney Carter 318, Miss Carter 318, Petty Officer, Jay Noah, Hassan, Yolanda Williams, Lonnie D. Hawkins, Shannon Albert, Kim Black, James Barnes, Dionys Forrest, William Ma, Ross Miller, BTV, Paul Griffin, Trey NewJackCrew 38, BLB Lewis, Adrian Isaac. Now, I also got to double back and give some love for the newest New Jack members. Now, like I said, this list is long, so I'm breaking it up between episodes. Let's go with it. We got Lance, we got V. Goss, we got Miss Carter 318, we got Mr. D. Black, LS3, we got Sharice, we got Charlie W., Nakira Sion, William Sanders, Shay Jordan, Jess Dutch, Tiger Jr., 6600 Block, Ron Walker, Marvin Dash, Lint, Too Fast for You, Boat the Goat, I Be Hustling, Bagland Podcast, Perry White, King L.A. Smith. Okay, guys, now before we start the episode, I want to talk about what happened that night on lockdown. Now, we all go on lockdown and everybody play games inside their cell and we all start falling off to sleep one after another. Now, I'm going to just estimate the time because I was knocked out sleep, so it had to be between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. We hear this. Coming in for a cell change. Now, this completely disturbs my sleep. So I gets up and I go to the bars and I look out. Now, I'm looking out the bars and I see they bringing Calvin Piper back. But he ain't beat up or nothing. He look like he in good spirits and everything. But they getting ready to change his cell. Now, they changing a couple different cells. They even taking people off our block. And it's some dudes that I ain't never, really know or nothing like that. But they taking them off our block and they actually letting Calvin Piper go in his old cell and get his stuff and put in the new cell. And at this time, he gonna be the only one in this cell. Now, the cell they swapping him for is actually the cell that Vontavious Alexander was in before they rolled him out. So it takes them a while to get all this done. Calvin finally gets situated in his new cell and he take the other dudes out. So we all go back to sleep. Now, that's where we gonna pick up from the morning after. Let's get started with the episode.
When I say wake up, you say get to it. Wake up, get to it.
Now, Sergeant Kraft wakes us up this morning for roll call. So I'm coming out my cell and immediately I see somebody standing next to him. And guess who it is? It's the big white boy, White Castle, who stomped Gargamel out. Sergeant Kraft is like getting into his roll call or whatever, and White Castle just standing on side of him. Everybody wondering what the hell going on or whatever. So after Sergeant Kraft finished with his roll call, he walks White Castle over to Calvin Piper's cell. Now, when the inmates start seeing this, they start voicing their concerns. I know they ain't putting that dude over here, man. Man, they can't be putting that boy over here. Now, why they won't put this giant ass boy over here when J Block is one of the best blocks there is? Now, when old school said J Block is one of the best blocks there is, he was right. A block is the worst block, like A through D. Now, we done already been dismissed, but everybody just sitting around watching White Castle walk in the cell. Now, when he walk in the cell, we looking at Calvin Piper. He is distraught. He can't even believe this happening. Now, to White Castle credit, when he walk in the cell, he don't even look at Calvin Piper. He says nothing to him. He just walks straight in there. So everybody just kind of observed this for a minute, and I head back in my cell to start getting myself together. Jesus! Now, when the fellas walk up, I see everybody except Lil Roderick. Now, Lil Roderick ain't New Jack, but we mess with him tough. Now, my line of thinking at the time, he just got into it with Bub. Now, he got the right to do whatever he want to do, but we just want to make sure he all right. So on our way to Morning Chow, we go stop on his line. What's up, Roger? You good, boy? Oh, what's up, my big homie G? Hey, man, I'm good, man. Yeah, I'm gonna hang back on this side, bro. Everything good, man. Now, when we get to Lil Roderick's cell, he just in his cell getting himself together, talking to his cellie or whatever, and he seemed like he good. So he tell us he good, and he gonna get up at us later or whatever. He gonna hang back. He ain't going to Chow. Now, once we get the okay from Lil Roderick, he good. Me and the fellas leave off for Chow. Now, when we get to the Chow hall, it's damn near empty. There ain't that many inmates up in here. It's a few and they scattered about. So we all get our trays and we go sit down. Now, while we sitting down eating, I see the dude Mora, who knocked Big U out. He'll glance at us every now and then, then every time we look at him, he drop his head and go back to eating. Say, fellas, pay attention, dude knocked Big U out. So I bring the fellas up to speed, cause they laughing and talking to each other. They ain't really paying attention. You ain't got no reason to be on high alert. Ain't that many inmates up in here. So they start paying attention and they see what I see. Say, bro, why you think dude looking at us like that? Now, Mexican Don and Gerald, they talking to each other, talking about going up to Mora, asking him what the problem is, but I'm telling them, just lay back and chill, man. Let's finish with our child and let's get the hell up out of here. So that's what we do. Now, when we all get up to go bang our trays, hey, bro, we hear Mora say, hey, bro, he got a little stutter with him, and he hurry up and get up to come bang his tray. Now, I'm posturing up, because I don't know what's on this dude's mind or what his intentions is. When Mora walk up, he bangs his tray, and this is exactly what he says. Y'all with New Jack. Now, when he says this, it sounds like he got some hostility with him, or it could just be his stutter. Yeah, that's homie. Why? What it do? What I'm trying to figure out is y'all New Jack like in the other prisons too? Nah, he asking a lot of questions, so I know he ain't New Jack. He'd just showed the tattoo, and that'll be that. But he go in asking a bunch of questions. He trying to figure out, is we the same New Jack that be in other prisons too, or we just some dudes that's calling ourselves New Jack? Yeah, bro, that's us. We got brothers all over. But what this is about though? No, man. Look. My cousin told me, man, he was locked up with New Jack, and my whole family was scared when I was going through my time, and my cousin say, if I was to ever run across y'all, them about the only dudes you'll want to link up with, and I'm just trying to figure out if this the same New Jack he was talking about. Who your cousin is, homie? DJ Delano Johnson. Oh, shit, yeah, that's one of the Rock homeboys, man. I know DJ, yeah. Now, come to find out, Mora is DJ cousin, Delano Johnson from the last prison. Y'all remember Rock? Well, DJ was one of Rock homeboys, and he was real close to Rock as well. So I get to dapping Mora down, he dapping me down, and we just talking and things like that. Boom, 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 boom. 5 or 6 inmates just start stealing on C.O. Lucas. Now, C.O. Lucas, I don't really know him too well. He deal with workforce and child and different things like that. Boom, get the keys. Boom, 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 boom. Now, they beating the hell out of C.O. Lucas. They stomping him, and it's just him in the chow hall. But I hear one of the inmates say, get the keys. Boom, let the keys go. Now, C.O. Lucas, he leaking, and he holding on to the keys. Boom, boom, let him go. You want to let him go? Now, before we can make it out the chow hall good, one of them inmates pulled out a weapon and started poking this man up. Now, this situation stuck with me for one reason. I hear this man screaming and hollering about he got a family, he got kids, man, and these dudes ain't got no love in him. That's why I say every CO ain't a bad CO, and the ones that probably is deserving of this, these guys wouldn't do that to. Now we hauling ass trying to get away from this situation, and we done got a good little distance, but we can still hear this CO hollering for his life. Now I want y'all to remember these names, Thomas, JT, and Lamont. Now this situation turned out to be a big situation, and not because the CO got jugged up. Now we done made it all the way to the line, and we just not hearing the alarm go off. Man, we gonna meet back up right here. Me and the fellas, we dap each other down and start making our way back to our own cells. Now, maybe 45 minutes to an hour, they get that situation wrapped up and they let us back out of our cells. So when they releases us from our cells, I don't come immediately out of my cell because I'm talking to Bobby Mack. So after I finish talking to Bobby Mack, I'm walking out the cell, all the fellas coming up, including Mora. Oh, all right. Now, Big U done took notice that we hanging with Mora now, so he looking at us saying, all right. Now, he really more dramatical than I'm making this out to be. He really throwing the hissy fit right now. Now, I'ma just take this up about another 45 minutes to an hour. Now, me and the fellas sitting at the table, we playing cards and we discussing, we gonna have to go to A block. Now, we really talking this thing out because we know it ain't nothing but danger over there for us. Now, this our last resort. We ain't been having no luck nowhere else. Now, in the midst of us talking, we see KJ come walking up. Now, the first thing we observe is Weldon with them. Uh-oh, it's about to go down. Now, when they get spotted by some other inmates, they get to yelling, uh-oh, it's about to go down. Now, keep in mind, we've been moving around so much, so we ain't got a clue what's been going down. Now, without a misstep, KJ and the Queens go up to D-Lo's cell. Now, y'all know D-Lo's still in the hole, but it's homeboys them up there. What it's gonna be, Cass? Say, y'all ain't scared nothing. I gave y'all my answer when y'all left, and that's that. Now, KJ just asked D-Lo homeboy Cass what it's gonna be, and Cass get real stupid. So they having words backwards and forward. Boom, boom, you thought we was playing? Pow, pow, pow. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Pow, pow, boom, boom. Right now. KJ just started busting on Cass. Now at this time, KJ and them whooping the piss out of 4 D-Lo homeboys. Boom, come on. Pow, pow. You gonna sneak something? Pow. Now Buki and some more D-Lo homeboys run up and they catch the queens from behind. All right, you got me. Boom, boom, boom. Oh no! Hey yo! Hey, Buki got knocked out by the queen! Now when D-Lo homeboys ran up, Buki went straight and snuck KJ from behind. But KJ ate that lick up, turned around, hit Buki twice and knocked Buki out cold. Now KJ and D-Lo homeboys, they just throwing them hands. Now the shit that got everybody getting loud, D-John and Laren is helping KJ. Now you hear dudes cracking all kind of jokes. You been beating on your wife too much when a woman's fed up. Now everybody just cracking these jokes, but this fight done got intense and KJ and them is relentless. So they pounding on D-Lo and them homeboys now cause everybody getting kind of tired. Oh, boom, boom. He got Cass out too! Now Cass throws a wild ass lick at KJ. KJ move out the way and hit him with that left real hard, knock Cass out too. Now the part of the fight that I'm liking the most is when I look around, I see Lil Weldon and another Lil Queen. They got D-Lo homeboy Lionel on the ground and they just stomping the shit out of him. Now this fight had to go on for about 30 to 40 minutes. Now this wasn't one of them fights you could say, oh, this fight wasn't what. At the end of this fight, all D-Lo homeboys on the ground stomped the hell out. Now once the whole fight was over, we see Laren and D-John leave out with KJ. Now apparently Laren and D-John had to get transferred because we no longer see them on our line. Now we found out at a later time that a deal was struck between KJ and Cass, and KJ paid Cass for D-John and Laren to let them go, but he went back on his word. Now I guess he underestimated KJ. He was only gonna jack KJ. He was never intending to give up D-John and Laren, but this was the end result. They end up coming over here and beating their ass and taking what they paid for. And that was that. Now KJ and them gone, the fight over, everybody thinking it's it. Nah, Cass, bitch, don't get up. How? All out of nowhere, we see Lil Yellow Boy run up and jug Cass up and strike out. Now for those of you who don't remember who Yellow Boy is, he used to be one of their boys, but they caught him in the cell getting some head from Laren. Now they start beating him up and they about to try to turn him out. Off of sheer grace, he got loose and got himself transferred. Now, I don't know if he was right there watching the fight. All I know is he capitalized off the opportunity to pay one of them back. Now, I'm going to take us up right after noon chow. You know what I'm talking about? Now, at this time, everybody that broke the games out, they either playing cards, checkers, or chess. Now, we see the big white boy, White Castle. He's sitting at the table with Calvin Piper and some more dudes playing cards. Now, I'm looking like I don't know what to say. He acting real goofy, and he the loudest one at the table. All right, fellas, man, let's go ahead, bro. Y'all ready? Everybody got their weapon, right? All right, let's head out. Now, me and the fellas, we at the rally point. Now, we getting ready to go to A block. Everybody nervous and scared as hell. So now, after we say our little prayer, because we asking God to be with us, because we got righteousness in our heart. So we do the prayer and we head off. Now, we come up to D block first, and we up and down on both sides of D block. Yo, see this shit? Now, I'm asking the fellas, do they see what I'm seeing? Cause I can't believe my eyes. Seems like every little dude I look at got a black eye. He beat up in some kind of way. And a lot of these dudes already turned out on D. You see dudes laid in the bed with other dudes. They hugged up and shit. That's how you know the COs ain't coming back here like they supposed to. Cause there's a lot of wildness going on over here. So I tell the fellas, man, we can go ahead and hit C. Ain't no hope for none of these dudes over here. Now, once we turn on C, it's like these dudes been tampering with the lights or something. Cause it's dark as hell on the hallway. Now we walking up and down the hall and we come to their day room. Now I'm looking around the day room and I immediately spot a dude that look familiar. I think I know him, but I ain't sure cause the dude I'm thinking about, it's been years since I seen him. Now while we walking, I'm kind of contemplating with the fellas how we gonna approach this dude. Now he's sitting at the table with 3 other inmates and they just talking. So the fellas kind of fall back and I walk up closer to the table. Say, big homie, hey, your name Drell? Nah. My bad, big homie. You look like somebody I used to know. So I asked, dude, is his name Drell? He say no, so I apologize to him and I walk off. Go, bitch, you know this me, nigga, come here. So as I'm walking off, I hear somebody say, Google, bitch, you know this me. Now, when he said Google, I'm knowing you know me, and it's just who I think it is. Only people that know that name is in my hood. You gotta be from Scotlandville to know that name. Now, I immediately turn around, go back up to Drell. We dab down, we hugging. I don't know Drell from prison. Now, me, Drell, and Laco, we box together. And plus, me and Drell is from Scotlandville. Now, me and Drell haven't seen each other since 13, 14 years old. Man, this my homeboy Wham. So he get to introducing me to his homeboys, so I get to running everything down to him. Now, when I bring up Duncan's name, oh, that bitch gotta see me. That's the bitch that jugged the Warren. Now, the whole table get to going off, hollering about Duncan jugged up their homeboy Warren. Needless to say, this was the day Drell, Wham, Carl, and Lank became New Jack. Now, y'all can't forget Mora just became New Jack too. So they leaves out with us to go finish recruiting. So now we all walking, getting ready to turn on C. Man, little bitch ass nigga go right there. Now we just a walking and talking, and we hear somebody say, that them bitch ass niggas go right there. Man, when I turn around, if I ain't seen 25 to 30 dudes, come on, let's go, J Block. Now we start running with everything in us, cause I know if these dudes catch us right here in this spot, oh, they gonna finish us right here. So we take off trying to get to J Block. Now we digging. By the time we get on D, they ain't too far behind us. Come on, y'all, let's go. Now we get damn near on E, and all I hear is, they done trip Lil Ronnie, and they on Lil Ronnie head. Boom, get off up. Boom, 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 boom. Now we all run back throwing punches. I see Mora hit one of their homeboys and knock him clean out. Boom, 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 bam, boom, bam, boom, 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 boom. But after we threw them initial first punches, boy, we getting tagged left and right. I can't even open my eyes back before I'm getting hit again. We all over the place. I head, man, I know this ain't how it's gonna end. I'm saying, God, please don't let one of my homeboys pull out a weapon, cause I know if they introduce a weapon to this fight, we really over with. Boom! I see them pick Mexican Don up and just slam him on his head. Now, after a little while, they got all us on the floor and they stomping all us. And I'm saying, man, it's over, man. I'm gone. Boom, 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 boom. This shit still brings a tear to my eye. I hear somebody screaming and hollering, and all I see is feet marching and hear licks being thrown. Now, at the time, my vision's so blurry, I don't know what the hell going on. I just hear somebody keep saying, get up, y'all, get up. Now, I hear that, and it's going in and out. But how I know somebody helping us is because I ain't getting stomped no more. Now, me and a couple of fellas, we was on the same shit. We get up, we throw a couple punches, and we start pulling them weapons out. Cause at this time, I'm pissed off. I can feel my face toe up. I can feel the blood leaking down my face. Who is? Now, my anger bad at this point, so I still ain't paid attention to who helping us. I just immediately go after Dalen and swipe him across the face with that weapon. They got weapons, man. Now, when they hear this, they all start bagging up and tearing up. Now, it was at this point when everything started coming back in focus, and now I'm looking around. When I tell you that's why I don't give a damn what nobody say, I'm looking, and it's KJ and the Queens there helping us, while all these straight dudes standing around watching us just get stomped the hell out, about to be gone from this planet. Now, I immediately start helping the brothers up, and I'm looking at KJ. I never met this man a day in my life, and I'm telling him, man, I appreciate you, bro. What made y'all want to help us, man? I appreciate this. KJ looks at me, and this is exactly what he says. I know who you is, G, and I also know you cool with Skinny, but G, Skinny ain't right. I didn't ask around, G. I know how good your heart is, and I know you blame yourself for what happened to Skinny because you didn't stop it, but it ain't your fault. Now, we standing in the middle of E Block for this conversation. G, I've been wanting to come up to you and talk to you. You know, people had told me I can approach you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't that kind of dude. Now, KJ just going on, and I'm just thanking him, bro, because if it wasn't for KJ and the Queens, we would be gone. It wouldn't be no more life. Now, what KJ tells me last, this is what blows my mind. G, I'm going to be real with you, and I'm going to let you know this. I been knew who Skinny was from the moment I touched this prison. Now, when I heard everybody calling his name Skinny this and Skinny that, I said, I wonder if this the one. I got to go see this bitch face, because this the bitch that took my cousin from me. Damn. Man, I can't say like I don't believe it, man. So when KJ tells me this, yeah, my mind off the meter right now. You know how some people tell you something about another person and you be like, nah, man, I can't believe that. But like I said, this ain't the same skinny. So I believe what KJ saying or whatever. Now, me and KJ stand right there and talk for a minute, and he tells me a lot of shit. Now, guys, I'm going to end this episode here, but you get another episode today, and we're going to pick it up precisely at this exact moment where me and KJ talking. All right, see you then.